Hey everyone, I want to do a, I think, relatively short video. Best AR-15 gun oil. Okay, so for years I've been using this Remington oil. Okay, and I kind of just used it because it was like on the shelf at Walmart. You know, it's the only brand that they really offered. So I would just buy this, and it kind of worked okay. But one of the things I noticed is when like AR-15s get hot, this stuff tends to dry up pretty quickly. Okay, so based on other people's suggestions, they said use motor oil. Okay, so I'm like, motor oil, and the argument there is that, hey, motor oil is designed to be used in engines that get hot. Okay, so I went over to Harbor Freight and I bought this guy here for, I think it was like $6 or $7, right? This is now, we're going back about 6 months. I got this for $7, and I didn't even buy this. Okay, this actually I got free with a lawnmower that I think I bought some 10 plus years ago, and it actually didn't take all of the oil. It says Briggs and Stratton small engine oil, SAE 30, and I basically just use this because this is, I've had it like just sitting in my shed for like since I bought it some 10 plus years ago. I said, let's try this stuff out. Okay, so I've been using this stuff for 6 months, and the stuff is phenomenal. It is better than any of this other stuff. And I didn't do a video initially because when I first tried it, it was in the fall. It was starting to get cold. But now, like, the temperature's warmed up, and I've had a number of people use my ARs, and the reason why I mentioned AR-15s is because AR-15s are usually, like, a lot of times, are run hot, right? Like, a lot of times we'll do magazine dumps, you know, not something that you'll typically do with like bolt action rifles or lever action rifles where you're running the guns hot. So I've been using this stuff, and I don't think that it's an issue of the brand. I mean, like I said, I'm using this because this is what I had just laying around. I think any motor oil that you get is going to probably work just as good. And I've had a number of people over the last couple of weeks, you know, we're in June now, I've watched them do magazine dumps on AR-15s, and like the bolt, like when I use this stuff, like after a couple of magazine dumps, it starts looking like dry. Okay, with this stuff, it is wet, man. It looks wet. It looks almost like I just put it on there, even after like a couple of magazine dumps. So I'm like absolutely sold on using motor oil as a gun lubricant. Okay, absolutely sold on it. And like I said, it really wouldn't make a difference if it's like a manual gun that you're shooting at a slower rate, right? Like on my pistols, for example, like normally they don't get as hot, but ARs, you know, and even AKs and like basically semi-automatic magazine guns that we typically do high round counts on, that's where I think it makes the greatest difference. And the motor oil, I think, handles the heat the best from what I have seen. Okay, so yeah, there it is, man. Just go to Harbor Freight, get one of these oil cans for like $6 or $7. You can also order them on Amazon, and get yourself like the cheapest freaking brand of oil that they got, man. Like I said, this happens to be a Briggs and Stratton small engine oil. Okay, but it could be anything. Okay, whatever they got in the discount aisle. Okay, whatever the cheapest stuff you can get. The cheapest motor oil is probably going to work better than the most expensive gun oil. Okay, now as far as cleaning the guns, for a couple of years I was using like the stuff at like Walmart, like gun scrubber, the stuff that would be like $8 to $10 a can, that was like specifically meant for guns. And then somebody told me that, hey, in the military they were using like brake cleaner or carburetor cleaner, and I started basically just buying this brake cleaner at Walmart, because this stuff is like $3 or $3.50 or $4 for a can, and the cans are usually a lot larger. This stuff works great for cleaning your guns. You know, just brake cleaner. or carburetor cleaner. So yeah, I just wanted to put that out there for you guys. And like I said, I have mentioned the brake cleaner before. I've done videos using this. I hadn't really mentioned using the motor oil because I hadn't been using it long enough, and I hadn't seen the guns get hot enough. But I've had a number of people get the guns hot enough that you could barely touch the rail with the hand, right? You couldn't really hold it. You had to come back on the magazine well. And I'm looking at the bolt, and the bolt is still wet. And I'm like, this stuff is awesome. Okay, so there it is. And just get yourself the cheapest motor oil that you can. That's going to work great for lubing up your AR-15. So drop some comments. Let me know what you guys think. I'll talk to you all soon.